Hello, everyone. Mantic Mystic Messages. Thanks for tuning in. Let's get some messages for Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, any placement of Cancer. Let's see what we get for you. I'm using the Lustrous Tarot by Britta. I received this from them as a gift. First card out, you have the Lovers. So this is a card of choice. You can choose to stay. You can choose to go. You know, the choice is yours. You're free. You're free to leave something. You're free to enter into something. This is the strength of two, the power of two. This could be a partnership of some kind. The World. Wow. So there's a brand new cycle, but first we're completing something. So this is like really closing something out here. Some sort of lesson. This could have to do with travel as well. Maybe some of you are. We already have two major arcana cards out. So, wow. So I'm getting something about even maybe you're updating your passport, visa, something like to that effect here. Updating something. Paperwork. You have the Three of Cups, and there's a reason for celebration here. This is something that's, happy. You see the cups are about emotions and intuition, but this is a celebration here. You could be getting together with people. You could be hosting somebody from overseas too. I'm getting you have an Ace of Wands here. This is getting ready to take action. You're leaping forward. You're doing something here that's again, it's going to pay off in some way. It's going to help you close something out, but bring in something new. So it's taking action. You're choosing to take action here. That will lead to a celebration or a reason to celebrate. You have the Knight of Pentacles. Now, there is no rush, though, in completing something and reaching a goal. Remember, there is no rush. The Knight of Pentacles, it's a very steady, grounded energy. You have Temperance here. Again, steady and grounded. That is the name of the game here. Steady and grounded is the key here. All right. So this is about you being that sort of ultimate alchemist in your life. There's a caution about everything in moderation here. I'm getting an intuitive message now as I am clairaudient. Be careful of anyone who's playing any sort of mind games. That's not cool. There's something here about that's like maybe just specific to a couple of you, but there is something there. There's also, you have two of the cards that feature the angels. So you definitely have angelic support with whatever's going on. There's some sort of difficulty, responsibility, or burden that you're ready to let go of. That's Sagittarius energy as well with the Temperance card. Getting balance, harmony. So have self-control here as much as you want to move forward. There's something here about you doing like sort of mindfully taking charge of something and going for something, okay? Being very mindful. Again, making a very thoughtful choice. You have two cards coming out, and this is the Sun card as well as the Ten of Swords. And so remember with that Ten of Swords, there's always that new day in the background, right? The sun shines again, and you literally have the Sun card here. So renewed vitality, renewed hope even for some, okay? This is like one door closing, another one opening. Yeah, you've had to put something to rest. You've had to complete something. Actually, they came out like this. So interesting, because then you have, the Ten of Swords, like something is over. It could have been a painful ending of some kind. That could be what this world is here for that. But then there's an awareness. There's an awareness here. I think that some of you realized you actually have a way out. There is an action you can take. You have this gift here from the universe, this Ace of Wands. This is about, something, fresh idea or a new project, but something that you desire. Okay. It's about your passion. Especially with the Sun card, Leo energy. You have so many major arcana cards now. 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 8 cards are major arcana. So this is a big chapter you're closing, a big chapter, but it's worth it. It's worth it so that you can advance. You have the Moon card here. I love that you have the Sun and the Moon in the very same row even. Because again, there's the balancing, you're having to balance it all for whatever this is. For some of you, you're balancing, being vulnerable versus, being, knowing when to back off. Like, it's like going in, going out, and pulling back, like knowing when to invite yourself into something and when to pull yourself out of something. All right. So, yeah, because you basically have an eclipse here, the sun and the moon, and you have the 10 of swords in the middle. So again, what is it that you're letting go of? What's on the way out here? This is so that you can have new energy, new knowledge, and new growth is also coming in. The opinion of others, it's not, that is like really not even affecting you right now at this point anymore. You can feel that. I'm getting a name like Donatella, Dawn. The 3 of Swords. So that, again, 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords, they often do come out together when I have readings, and that is, it gets the hurt. There's an end to the hurt. That's what you're closing out. It's an end to the hurt. There's this something that you felt like someone may have felt like you'd always be there, or you may have always felt like you'd always be somewhere. Again, another card of travel here. Some of you you're literally moving, or there's something here about your mobility, like they're reminding you, you are not tied down. That's an illusion. The moon card brings forward the illusions. The sun helps us see them. So maybe with this full moon that we just had in April here, maybe there was something that really did come to light. That's what this moon card is all about. It's also about, that lobster, it's vulnerable, but it's also very strong, because it's, that's the lobster is the only one not distracted by the moon right now. And it's like moving forward. So I feel like for some of you, you're very intuitive and you are not falling for the distractions of shiny objects or people's words or whatever's going on. This 2 of Wands here, again, a very, very passionate energy. They're totally cloaked in reddish orange here, red, and they're ready to go, but there's still something they're having to decide. Okay, so maybe you're not quite sure. It's like, something maybe is finished, but where to go next, like what to do, like maybe something didn't work out, but now what is what I'm getting. Okay, and there's the 8 of Cups. For some of you, it's like, there's the eclipse, by the way. It's the only card in tarot, I believe, that has an eclipse. And that's you. And I just said you have an eclipse here. So think about what an eclipse is, right? Yeah, these opposing energies. It's beautiful when they come together, right? But there's also something very, it's like surreal, and it's rare. It's not something you always see. So I feel like for some of you have this rare ability right now to complete something that has been around for a long time. You have this ability now. It's almost like maybe you're choosing, right? And it's not necessarily going to be easy. This isn't all rainbows and sunshine here in this card, right? There's something here they're leaving because there is something out of balance here with these emotions, with these cups, with this something not being fulfilling. There could have been like a lack of clarity too with this. There could have been just like having high hopes, and then but again, you're moving forward and passionately towards something else, aware of the risks. Okay. You are taking a leap of faith here with something. That's what I'm getting. And again, this is definitely an eclipse energy. Now, sometimes like the lunar eclipses can be very draining, but then the solar eclipses can be, I feel anyway, can be more rejuvenating. Okay. And I feel like for some of you, that's kind of what you're dealing with now. Like maybe you were feeling very drained, and just even the fact that you're moving forward is now giving you this new like sunny outlook, this sunny energy here with the sun card. All right, let's see what else we have. Let's get an overall outcome here. You have the King of Cups. There's your overall outcome here. Okay, so because you follow your heart, this leads to much more, not just emotional stability, but that's going to trickle down to everything. That's going to affect everything. All right. The King of Cups, this is somebody who's a very, a supportive leader. This is having a lot of empathy. This is someone who doesn't get carried away by their emotions, even though they're very tuned in. So maybe that's something you're striving for, or an energy you're currently feeling like you're heading towards. But the King of Cups, I mean, that's having that balance, it is, it's having the balance, and you could also have an actual like supportive person coming into your life that's going to help you clear out some of, what's kept you stuck, or you may find somebody who's inspiring, or this could also be working with a therapist or something, or, yeah. So you have surrender to play, take a break from overthinking a goal, do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. Yes. Absolutely, with this rejuvenation. Yeah, the revitalizing energy of the sun here, also the healing energy of temperance, and knowing you have those angels working with you. You have, for a number card, 999. There it is, another sign of completion here. So you're finishing a chapter to start the next. I've been saying that the entire reading, right? In one way or another, and there it is. So 999. And let's get you a divine direction oracle or two. We'll get two of these, and then an animal card. Well, we have home and friendships, okay? Home and friendships. So what do we have? As I said, some of you may be moving or something that's on your mind. Your home tells your story. It's the foundation of your life. Bless your home to bring more peace, love, and light. So maybe some energy clearing, expressing gratitude for your home. Friendships. Get ready to meet new people or connect deeper with friends. It will help bring new energy to your soul. As I said, you may have someone supportive coming in or someone you admire or really connect with. And then we have animal healing oracle for you. Hummingbird, very nice. Soul Star Chakra, reprogramming, card 51. Maybe you resonate with that, or May 1st. It's time to clear unconscious programs that are holding you back. Connect with your cosmic self to receive a conscious upgrade. Please do like and subscribe if you enjoyed your reading, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you so much.